2 weeks ago, we saw the launch of a new, sleek, next-generation staking platform on the Tron blockchain. Has a lot of similarities to HEX. You're entering a lobby, you're transforming your Tron into T2X tokens, and then you're staking those tokens for Tron dividends. The big difference is there's a 95% payout as opposed to 0% with HEX. So all of the Tron that's going into that lobby is being paid out to stakeholders. And so there's been some pretty massive gains. We saw it pump about a week ago, and some of my friends that are in that project did very, very well. So there is certainly some opportunity. There are some things you should be aware of. There's probably a little bit of strategy that you need to employ with this. And in this video, I'm gonna give you guys my take, my breakdown, and some of the different things that you should be aware of to get involved with this project. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Clover Crypto. If you're looking to learn more about decentralized finance, trading, and other passive income opportunities, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out. We've seen some new developments that have been very popular when you're looking at some of the staking models. You're looking at Uniswap pairs on decentralized exchanges. You're seeing some of these ERC20 tokens that have really taken off lately. And I think that there's a lot of opportunity, particularly with some of the other blockchains, because I'm seeing a lot of issues and problems with Ethereum in particular. When you're trying to transact, you're looking at anywhere from $5 to $20 to do a simple transaction. I tried to, just to buy some tokens on Uniswap, and the fee was $12. And I've tried some different times. You can wait and try a little bit later. It doesn't help. If you use not enough gas, the transaction could hang, and then you're gonna have to do another transaction to try to clear that transaction with more gas. Sometimes that doesn't work. There's a lot of issues with Ethereum, and it doesn't seem to be getting any better anytime soon, even with the new rollouts with their new Ethereum 2.0. So naturally, you're seeing a lot of interesting projects that are starting to innovate on other blockchains, and one in particular has been Tron. It's been something that's been very popular in the casino and gaming sector, and I think that some of these newer developments that have been successful on Ethereum are being mimicked in a certain way, and with perhaps a little bit of some new wrinkles, and we're seeing that with the new T2X project. It's bringing a very interesting staking model. It's very simplistic and easy to use. So if you want to test it out, you can deposit as little as 1 Tron to get started. So using the link below, you're going to come into the website, then you're going to click on auction. That's going to bring you into their version of the lobby. And so you're going to deposit as much Tron as you'd like for that day. At the end of the day, you need to come back into the auction, and then you need to claim your T2X tokens. At that point, you're going to stake them, and you need to select the time frame that you would like to do that. Now, there's a lot of strategies with that. You get paid more if you're staking for longer periods of time. It has some of the same dynamics that you've seen in other projects. So the more you stake and the longer you stake, the more you will earn. However, some of the risks with this and some of the criticisms have been the supply. So with the supply, you started with 5 million tokens in the lobby for the first day, and that is declining, and it's going down all the way to 1 million after the course of 1 year. However, after the year, it's going to still bring in 1 million tokens every single day. So that could cause a little bit of issues when you have so many tokens that are kind of being flooded onto the market. Now, they have some solutions to burn some tokens, to add some dApps, to do some different things, to bring in some more projects that'll utilize the token. And that'll be interesting to see how those roll out and see how those fare. However, you kind of need to take that into consideration, because the risk is if it's being flooded with too many tokens, there's going to be a lot of people that are just going to dump, and it's going to just really tank the price of the token, or there's just not going to be as many people depositing into the lobby. At that point, you're getting a lot of tokens, but you may not necessarily be able to profit much on the dividends, because 95% of the dividends are being paid out for that day. So if there's not much in dividends, then you're not earning as much on the tokens that you have. So it may be better to kind of look at this and maybe the short term right now, and that's probably one of the things that I would look at, maybe like 30 days, maybe like a week or two, and just kind of see how the price dynamics work, because it's still very early. But this one could catch fire, and so that's one of the things to keep in mind, is that this is relatively new. It's very sleek and simplistic. I really like the design. I really like some of the mechanics behind it. It's very easy to comprehend for people, and it works. If you're looking at a lot of things with some of the other projects, they have a lot of issues that make those a little bit more difficult, and some of the things that you're going to run into with those projects. With Tron, it's very simple, it's very smooth, and it's the best type of project in this staking category on the Tron blockchain. So this one could have a lot of potential. We're seeing, with HEX, for example, we're seeing other projects that are being built on top of that, and so that's part of the design with this. Perhaps one of the other risks that you have, and I don't know as much about this, but the T2X project hasn't been audited. Perhaps they will get some sort of audit at some point. But there's also the issue that they have copied a lot of the different aspects of HEX, and HEX is a copyrighted project. So it's, that could potentially open up some risks there if, say Richard Hart were to, take interest in this project and were to sue them, for example. Now if it's a decentralized project, that may be difficult to do. I'm not, entirely sure how that would work, but that's probably something you should at least be aware of, because that's a risk associated with this. And so that's why you may want to look at this in the short term. Like, this might be an interesting project if you're getting dividends from some other platforms. Like right now, what I'm doing is I'm, invested in Bankroll, and I'm just taking some of my dividends out in that, and I'm rolling it into T2X, and some of the dividends that I'm getting in GooseBet, I'm taking those and I'm kind of rolling them in. So I'm just kind of diversifying a little bit. And I'm doing longer stakes. I did a stake for 250 days, but I'm not putting a whole lot in right now. I kind of want to see how this develops, and I want to see if there's going to be another resurgence in interest in this project, which is very possible. We may see that, and that's where you could earn a significant amount of money with not a whole lot invested. And I've seen that with people that have put in, double figures and turned it into 3 or 4 figures in terms of their profits that they've been able to pull out of this platform. So there's still quite a bit of potential, and I think it's worth a look. So I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you found this helpful, be sure to leave me a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.